welcome back to my Astro Imaging Journey channel. Ever since I started this hobby, I always wondered about Moonglow, and I'd always read that if you're a DSLR or one-shot color without any filters to not shoot during the full moon, and if you do, then you need to make sure that you're pointed at targets that are 90 degrees or more away from the moon. Well, I have literally not operated the telescope on nights where the moon was more than 65% full and up in the sky. So, to that end, there's a lot of nights that I just I wasn't imaging. And I wanted to do a quick test, simply because I am looking at the new cameras and I'm still debating on going one-shot color or mono. And as it turns out, I just wanted to check if I go one-shot color, do I still need to adhere to my previous setup of not imaging during a near full moon or full moon? So I had some images taken of a couple targets from a week prior when the moon was had not risen yet, and it also was below 30%. And then the other day, I decided, let me just go ahead and run a full night's imaging session. Moon was about 95% and visible the entire night for the most part. So, what we have on the screen here is so this one was taken when the moon was a little bit less bright, and you can kind of see the galaxy right here in the middle. And all I did was just open these up and do an auto stretch, and these stars over here, this one's a little bit more washed out, stars aren't as prominent. Then over here, and if we come over down to this set, you can see that the galaxy is really washed out here, but you can make it out a little bit better over here. So again, this was less moon, this was more moon. But I really was noticing when these images over here were being taken, the histogram, that was really interesting to me. So what I've done is I've already loaded them up here in the Lightroom. This is the lighter moonlight, and then we have it with a near full moon. And you can see you got a nice blue background. And look up here at the histogram. Look how much that moved over. So I'm going to flip here. See how tight to the right that is. And then we move this over here. It definitely shifted it to the right a little bit more. And blue was really prominent. Go to our other target. Again, nice even background. Histogram's all over to the left, and this one was even worse. So one-shot color may not be the way I want to go. I might want to go mono, so I can get those really narrow band filters going, so I can increase the number of evenings, assuming the weather's clear, that I can image. So that is probably going to be a pro in the mono side of things, but still working on it, still saving up my money. So yeah, I just thought this was an interesting look, because I'd never really done a side-by-side comparison between two images of the same target with Moonglow going on. And these targets were roughly 90 degrees off from the moon. I know this one was here. This one might have been a little bit closer, but yeah, it's really casting a shadow, or not a shadow, but a haze. And really wouldn't be able to use too many of those subs. I know with weighting and everything, it wouldn't be used as heavily, but I'm just going to probably have to throw most of those. I am going to throw all of those subs from that night away. I just don't want to taint my data from the other nights, but I just thought this was an interesting little experiment to see the impact, especially with the histogram, that the moon has on our images and the background. So with that, I hope you found this interesting. I want to thank you for watching, and clear skies. Please stick around for the outro. Have a good one.
Thanks for watching yet another episode from the Astro Imaging Journey channel. Really appreciate your viewership. In our upper right, we have the latest video that I have posted prior to this one. Down in the lower right, we have what YouTube thinks you will enjoy. Below is a subscription link. Please hit that like button, subscribe if you so choose, ring that bell if you want to get notified of something new, and as always, thank you, clear skies. Remember to